Greetings YouTube, this is BJ Black from No Export For You, and welcome to part 4 of my segmented blind let's play of Fuukan no Grasesta, trial version. Victory has never tasted so bitter. Our detachment succeeded in our mission, but the larger battle was already over. Let's waste no more words in prelude and see what happened. So the enemy army's movements had been fast enough. So Yutre was curious about the condition of the fortress. And since there were so few of them, without any leisure, they were surrounded and captured. And the Zaldone company, with Yutre as the leader, for whatever reason, Jadal got wrapped up in the prisoner of war business.
Zaldone 将軍、すでに降伏宣言を出してしまったと。
Huh? The Zaldone, the general in charge of the fortress, has already issued a surrender.
So, そうだ。このままでは敗北は必然だった。
Zaldone. Ah. Not only is he ugly, he's short. Hey, nice bracelets. Oops. Nice bracelets, guys. Where'd you get them? Yes. So, the fat guy says, that's right. Going like that, our defeat was certain. Was natural.
援軍は来ず補給もない。そんな状況でいずれ敗北するのは変わらないが、最後の一兵まで抵抗を続けようと誰が言える?
So, reinforcements weren't coming, and resupply also wasn't coming. In those circumstances, who could say, even if we lose, we have to fight them to the last man? In other words, this guy, well, threw up the white flag and surrendered.
このまま無駄な犠牲が増えるだけだった。ならば先んじて降伏した方が良いではないか。
As I saw it, if we continue like that, with the meaningless sacrifices would only be increased. That's why I surrendered first.
こんな猜疑的なくだらぬ戦いで必要以上に兵を失ってみろ。本国から嫌味を言われるのは私なのだぞ。
And I'm the one who would be scolded if such a costly battle were to occur on my watch. It kind of sounds like you're saying here that the governing parties didn't want to, okay. It's kind of like a governance problem you're looking into here, rather than a military problem. And you're thinking that the only way to get out with your life was to surrender. Well, that's how Yutsure's assessment was, too. Oh, yes, Utre's assessment was that the fortress wouldn't fall so easily. Probably that's how he miscalculated. The one thing he didn't consider was that the general, Saldone himself, would, in order to protect himself, prioritize, well, by prioritizing himself, choose to surrender.
なんだその目は。私の判断に文句でもあるのか。
Oh, Jedal must have been looking at him funny. So, what's up with those eyes? Are you complaining that my assessment was incorrect? Utre, honestly, for 1 second, just 1 second, looked like he was gave him a look like he was looking down on him. But immediately returned to his usual flippant expression.
いいえ、文句などありようはずもない。
No, there's no way I would have a complaint.
ザルドネ男爵閣下、あなたが我ら兵の命をおもんぱかったその心を誇りに思います。
My lord Count Zaldone. That you think so highly of we, your soldiers' lives, I'm proud to my heart.
ですがどちらにせよ、私たちは敗残兵として処理されます。
But either way, we, as defeated soldiers, are going to be executed.
あなたが自身の評価を気にかけ、本国の兵の数を減らさぬよう心を配ったとしても、事後処理を判断するのはすでにベルガラード王国ではない。
You were concerned about your evaluation and trying to save the number of soldiers for the army. But even so, after something such as this, the Belgorod kingdom is already decided on execution. So I guess Belgorod, who's hiring us... Oh, wait. Utre is a member of the Belgorod army, and so is Fatso there. Jedal was just a mercenary hired by Utre. And apparently failed soldiers are routinely executed. Who would surrender in circumstances like that? Anyway, after he finished saying that, a female knight in fine armor comes out in front of us.
そうだな。貴様らの命は我らテルフィオン連邦が預かることとなった。
And that's right. Your lives have been entrusted to us, the Telefina-Fion Alliance.
通常であれば兵は捕虜とする。しかし、このような結果を出した部隊のために、ベルガラードの本国は尽力するかな。
Normally you'd be called prisoners of war. But with this kind of result, your company might not be a high priority for the Belgorod kingdom.
兵の命を案じた貴様のことだ。本国が金を支払わないとなると、一体誰が身銭を切るのか分かっているのだろうな。
Maybe I missed some of the Japanese up there. Yeah, Yutere is definitely saying they'd be executed as failed soldiers. But hey, they already named her. Why do I have to look at manly woman in the name box there? So, you guys who cared so much about the lives of your soldiers, do you really think that the kingdom is going to pay for your return? And if they don't, who is going to pay for you?
バカを言うな。まさか私に兵たちの保釈金を出せとでも？
What a tomfoolery are you speaking? Are you suggesting that I would pay the ransom for all my men?
出さなければ処断するだけだ。決定権は我らにある。どちらを選んでも貴様に利はない。
Well, if you don't come up with it, it's executions. It's our decision at this point. And
こんなはずでは。
instead of getting ransomed off back to the kingdom, you might get executed. How unfortunate. Maybe you should have thought of that. So we're saying in this setting that soldiers taken as prisoner of war get to be released if they get paid for. Well, that's one way to take prisoners of war and turn them to your advantage. But even the nobility, that's Fatso there, doesn't get individual exceptions. And even the nobility, such as Fatso, can't pay for all of these surrendered soldiers. And even if he was able to produce that much, because the expenditure would be too great, he'd go bankrupt. So, if he tries to pay, it's the end for him, and if he doesn't pay for all the soldiers, he has to return to the kingdom empty-handed. So maybe he could pay for himself, go back to the kingdom, and admit that he just lost an entire army for nothing. Oh, that would suck. Well, his life sucking is one of the things that makes me happy. He was the coward that lost us the battle, after all. Yeah, so either way he picks, Zaldone gets the raw end of the deal. So, the woman seems to lose interest in Zaldone and looks at Yutre.
視聴隊が全滅しているという報告を受けた。そうか、貴様らの仕業か。
It sounds like the carriages and the peoples and the troops guarding them were defeated. Seems like that was your work.
Hi. ベルガラード王国軍ザルドネ隊所属百人長の任についているユトレ・ヒートと言います。
Right. I'm serving under Zaldone's company, commanding 100 men. I am Yutre Heat.
そうか。私はこの度テルフィオン連邦遠征軍を預かったダルフィア・フェシュネールという。
I see. I at this time am commanding the extended army of the Tilfion Alliance. Dalfia Fishnail. Ah, so her first name is Dolphia. That's the first announcement. Most of her troops call them. Most of her troops call her Lady Fishnail. So this is the enemy general. She's the one who's been commanding the soldiers in this battle. So this Lady Fishnail that Zeus spoke of, well, this is her.
まさか視聴隊に置いていたゼウスが敗れるとは思わなかった。あれは私の片腕だ。個人の武勇では右に出る者のいない腹心と言ってもいい。
So she didn't think that we'd be able to defeat Zeus with the Carriages group. He was my right hand. His individual courage. With his individual courage, there was no one else I could pick as my second.
それほどの将を倒したのだ。存分に誇るといい。
So, you were able to defeat a general of that caliber. Be proud of yourselves.
ありがたい申し出ですが、副将を打ち破ったのは私ではありません。
Well, I am grateful for your words, but the one who defeated your vice commander was not I. So, she follows Yutre's line of sight to me.
そうか。貴様がこの場に通されたということは士官の一人か？
Is that so? You did. The one who was able to do all of that was one simple soldier. I'm just a mercenary. I was hired by Yutre there. Even Jadal doesn't know. What in the gathering place? Why there were soldiers in the gathering place? Simply because Yutre told him to come along, he came along.
お？傭兵？名は？
Oh, a mercenary. Your name? Jedal Shivalka. So she looks him over with her sharp eyes. Whether she's trying to assess him or simply glaring at him. An ally of hers whom she trusted was killed by Jedal. Without a doubt, she's glaring. But it's normal for soldiers to die on the battlefield. I don't have any intention of apologizing. And she's in a position where she can't really complain that people die. Ah, well, either way, I'm probably going to lose my head with this. I'm not a proper soldier of Belgrado. The kingdom was just willing to pay for me. This once. And they don't have any obligation to... Well, they paid for him to do the fighting, but they don't have any obligation to pay for his ransom.
ジェダルか。覚えておこう。何せ我が有能なる右腕を任した男の名だ。
Jedal, I'll remember that. After all, you're the one who caused my right arm to lose. This girl crazy. Just so you know, this girl effing crazy. So she comes on close, grabs his hair, and forces his face, well, as you can see here. Funny how the two of them have the same eye color, though. But even as she's glaring at him, she is actually smiling. That hurts.
そうか。よかったな。
Really? That's good. Huh. Oh, are you planning for... Do you think this is going to clear away your grudge about the fall, about your vice commander getting killed?
そんなことするか。ゼウスは戦場での死を遂げた。騎士としての誉れだ。その誇りをこんなところで汚せない。
As if that's how it works. Zeus fought a warrior's battle and died a warrior's death on the battlefield. That is a glory that cannot be erased. Then let me go.
貴様はまるで獣のような瞳をしているな。枷がなければ今にも噛みついてきそうだ。
You've got eyes just like a beast. If you weren't shackled like this, even now you'd try and bite me. Hey, normally I'm a well-mannered beast. I only bite when I'm riled up.
だがジェダル、貴様はそうしていない。どうやら猛獣ではなく猟犬の類だったか。
But, Jedal, it's not like that. You're not a wild beast. You're a hired dog.
貴様に敗れたゼウスは幸運だったな。さぞかし心躍る戦いだったのだろう。
Zeus, who fell in that battle to you, was lucky. It must have been quite an exciting battle.
ゼウスは最後に何か言っていたか。
Did Zeus say something at the end? Who knows? I can't be bothered to remember every little thing the fallen say. And hearing that, Delphina's eyes, for some reason, get a little twisted and show a smile.
なるほど。自身より弱い者には興味ないか。
I see. You don't have any interest in people weaker than yourself.
この私、ダルフィアが真を置く副将との戦いすらも記憶しておくほどの価値がないと。
So even my trusted vice commander, you don't even find value in remembering him. That's not what Jedal said, exactly. But it would be a bother, so he doesn't deny it either.
私は感謝するべきなのだろうな。
Maybe I should thank you.
ベルガラードがこれほどの戦力を要しておきながら、無能が軍を率いていたおかげでこうして勝利を収めることができた。
Even though Belgorod was able to gather up such fine forces, because your useless commander surrendered, we were able to win anyway.
いいえ、あなたの指揮が正しく、それを見事に実現するテルフィオン連邦軍の盛況だったからです。
No, your orders of command were right, and you pulled it off well. The Tilfion Alliance army was stronger here. You Trey, what the hell are you doing butting in? Anyway, Delphina doesn't take her eyes off of Jedal, but continues talking to you, Trey.
よく口が回る。貴様が砦に残っていればこのような幕引きにはならなかったか？
You're quite the talker. If you had stayed in the castle, if you had stayed in the fortress, perhaps it wouldn't have turned out this way. Well, Yutre might be good at what he does, but... Well, you know, armies have ranks and he doesn't have rank on account. So she's glaring at Jedal as if breaking eye contact with him would be admitting defeat. And even so, having your hair pulled for this long, it's kind of getting to him. Kinda. Well, you said I was like a beast. So then, as you wish. How about I properly bite you in the face?
どうでしょうか。私に許されているのは幾ばくかの兵を率いることのみ。勝敗を決定づけるものではありません。
I don't really know. What I was allowed to command was just a small number of troops. I don't think I could have decided victory or defeat. So, almost as if he too is watching for Jedal's reaction, Yutre continues talking to her.
抜かせ。視聴隊がやられたとなると、もはや我が部隊は3日ともたず崩れていた。この働きは評価に値する。
No, leave off. With the carriages done in by you guys, our company wouldn't have lasted 3 days before disbanding. Your work was highly valuable.
自国にいたならば部下に欲しかったところだ。そこの類まれなる武勇を持つ傭兵と合わせてな。
If you'd been in my country, I would have liked to have you as my underling. Along with this courageous mercenary.
そのような多大な評価、身に余る光栄です。あなたと争う運命でなかったら、どんなに良かったことか。
To be so greatly praised is an honor too great for me. If not for my fate to fight against you, it would have been much better.
テシュネール様、これから私たちはどのような処理を受けるのでしょうか。
Lady Fechenel. Now, what are you going to do with us? Or what punishment will you have us receive? How will you dispose of us? Ah, nice things to be saying. As if she's gotten a little interested in that part of the conversation, she turns her face at Yutre. Really? So she lets go of Jedal's hair, and for whatever reason, once pets him on the cheek, like petting a beast.
そう睨むな。思わず可愛がってしまいそうだ。
Oh, don't glare like that. I might accidentally want to play with you. Where play can sometimes mean have sex. This bitch crazy. I'm telling you. So, she picks herself up and faces Yutre properly. So, talks about her thoughts in disposing of all these
ま
soldiers.
ずは捕虜として扱い、ベルガラードとの交渉に入る。
Well, first of all, I can make use of you in a prisoner of war exchange with Belgorod.
なるほど。本国が保釈金を出せない場合は首をはねられることになるのでしょうか。
Now, they're going to enter into negotiation with Belgorod as prisoners of war. So if they don't pay the ransom for us, we're going to lose our heads.
そうだな。捕虜としての価値が認められない者は、私の判断で処断することを許されている。
That's right. If you aren't valued enough as soldiers to be paid for, then I'll dispose of you at my judgment.
それでは爵位を持つザルドネ男爵のみ捕虜としての価値を持つということですね。
So then, the only one who is a noble, Zaldone, Count Zaldone, is probably the only one valuable enough for that.
貴様は爵位を持っているわけではないのか。
Really? You have no title?
そこの愚鈍な将軍がわざわざ交渉官を任ずるほどの士官だ。よほど実力を買われているのだろうと思っていたが。
Given the forces that you were commanding, I would have thought that that amount of command would be given to somebody with nobility. Or that somebody with that much ability would be given a title. Ah. That's what Yutre was talking about.
めっそうもない。私はいわゆる叩き上げというやつでして、高貴な血など持ち合わせておりません。
Nah, not like that. Even if I'm good at what I do, I don't have any fine blood in me.
そうか、惜しいやつだな。その知略に権力さえ乗っていれば、一角の将に慣れていたであろうに。
Is that so? You're an unfortunate fellow. With your tactical skills, if you had had the authority as well, you'd be a fine general. Well, she's heaping lots of praise upon you three here. And Zaldone has been rather forgotten. Oh, no. Zaldone apparently has lost patience with this since he isn't being praised. So he starts howling at you, Trey, shaking with rage.
大体貴様がもっと早く任務を果たしていればこうはならなかったのだこの無能めが
Right. So, after all, it is you. If you had completed your mission quicker, this wouldn't have happened. You useless.
なぜもっと早く動かなかったそうすればベルガラードの勝利で終われたもの
Why didn't you act faster? If you had, this would have ended with Belgrad's victory.
戦場での動きは機を見なければなりません。もし砦の包囲が完成する前に動いていればこちらの任務も成功しなかったでしょう。
So, when you're on the battlefield, you need to look at your opportunities and take them as they come. If we'd come before the fortress was surrounded, we wouldn't have been able to succeed. And true. Given the enemy's forces, it was while they were attacking the castle, that fortress. I keep saying castle, but that's wrong. Anyway, that's why we, in our separate group, were able to take out their provisions. And since the heavy carriages were defeated, we did our part, but we weren't the trump card here.
そういった意図も作戦内容とともに詳細を命令書に記しておりました。ザルドネ将軍の承認もいただき執務室に保管しているはずですが。
And furthermore, the plans, all the contents of the battle, in their details, were given to us in a written order. They also had your approval, and they are properly recorded with the whatever office. Documents office, we'll call them. In other words, he did exactly what he was ordered to do, and Fatso here even approved it. And he says it in a polite way. Because he's kind of conceited like that. Anyway. In other words, Yutre is saying, you knew all of this, and you weren't able to hold out. Yuck, yuck,
そ
yuck.
んなもの覚えておらんわここは戦場だぞ戦いの最中にそのような雑事に気を配る余裕があると思うのか
I remember nothing of the sort. This is a battlefield, you know. In the middle of a battle, do you think I can be bothered to recall every single miscellaneous task that comes before me? So, Yutre gives that kind smile of his and lets his pathetic excuse
こ
slide
れ
on
は
by.
失礼しました。戦場に立つ兵の心を案じているザルドネ将軍のことを理解していないのは私の方でしたね。
Ah, well, pardon my rudeness. You who held the lives of your soldiers in such high regard. I simply didn't understand you. So, this was my misunderstanding.
呆れるな。将兵の管理すらまともにできていないとは。
Hey, don't let him off that easy. After all, he didn't properly command his troops.
貴様らバカにするのも大概に。
All of you. Having fun at my expense.
今に見ておれ。私は貴族だ。男爵なのだ。本国とてすぐに金を支払い解放する。そうなれば今度こそ貴様らテルフィオン連邦をズタズタにして。
Just you watch. I am nobility. I am a count. My country will pay for me for my release, and when that happens, next time, I'm going to defeat you, you Telfion Alliance peeps. So he retreats into the world of delusions. So we ignore him, and Yutsure returns to the conversation.
フェシュネール様、私が率いる部隊をもったいないと思っていただけるでしょうか。
Lady Feishnir, the company that I commanded, don't you think it would be a waste?
ああ、使い道があるならば命を救ってやってもいいと思えるほどにな。
Ah, yes. If there is a way to make use of you, I think it would be nice to spare your lives. Perhaps that response was the turning point. Yuture's eyes narrow, just slightly. And his mouth turns up just slightly. So, obviously, he's up to something. Perhaps he's hoping to turn mercenary. Like Jadal. Yeah, actually, this reminds him of the expression he made when he came to invite Jadal into
フェシュ
his...
ネール様、あなたはもしや愛用騎士団に所属されているのではないでしょうか。
Lady Feishnir, perhaps you are not actually affiliated with the Indigo Hawk Knights. She has a bit of a reaction.
よく知っているな。
You are well learned.
当たっていましたか。それではうってつけの場所がありますね。
Oh, I was right. So then, there's some place you are. And Yutsure doesn't say everything. And draws it out a little. God, this guy is so frustrating. So not only was he able to get research into the affiliations of the enemy's general, and now he's able to use his knowledge to turn his fortune, even in the face of, a complete defeat.
なるほど。
Cunning.
それならばベルガラードと保釈金の交渉をするよりも手っ取り早い。
Well, in that case, rather than going for the ransom money, there's something a bit faster.
友軍に砦の引き渡しが完了してからの話だが、私は元よりそこへ行く予定があった。まさかそれすらも調べていたか？
So once I've turned this fortress over to the allied armies, I plan to go there after all. The plan was, after all, to go there. Perhaps you have already researched this.
まさか少しでも生き延びる可能性の高い道を必死に紡ぎ出した結果です。
Oh no. This is just something to raise my possibilities of surviving a bit longer. We're all desperate for that, after all.
食えないやつだな。
You're a discreet one. Jadal isn't following the entire conversation because they're speaking so circuitously about this. But it's Yutre we're talking about here. He probably knows what her plans are. And so if these negotiations whether we're able to get a good ending in these negotiations or not, he's got information to continue forward.
私はこれより軍を率いて南下する。ちょうど手土産が欲しかったところだ。
She says she planned on taking her army and heading south. And she was just thinking about getting some souvenirs.
感謝します。我が部隊は精鋭揃いですよ。特に個々の武勇については折り紙付きです。
He says, well, thank you. My company is a crack team, you know. Especially their individual valor is something to behold. And with that, he gives a meaningful look at Jadal. And she looks at Jadal too. So people who are left over after the negotiations, in order to use this as bargaining for later, Jadal will be brought along as well.
そうだな。確かにその評価は信頼に値する。
That's true. Indeed. That evaluation is trustworthy. So, if I'm reading this right, she's going to try the ransoming thing, but even if it doesn't work, Yutere's company and Jadal get to be kept for some later. Well, whatever. So she extends her hand, and again, pets Jadal's cheek.
血の匂いが染みついているな。その強さに至るまでに一体どれほどの命を奪ったのか興味があるぞ、ジェダル。
You are stained through with the smell of blood. You relying on your strength, just how many lives have you taken? I'm interested, Jadal. What are you trying to say?
その命があること、部隊長に感謝することだな。貴様の武勇は世の役に立つだろう。
So you've still got your life, and you can thank your commander for that. Your valor is going to be put to good use.
たとえ人の身でありながら人ではなくなっても生きていることに違いない。
So even while you are human, you'll become less than human and continue, but without a doubt continue to live. Hey. And saying that, she leaves. Yeah, so, The conversation's over. I didn't follow that. What does she plan to do with me? Me, not a regular soldier. As a leftover, she's not going to execute me?
そうならないために交渉したんだよ。
Well, that's why we negotiated with her, to prevent that from happening.
僕たちはね、他国へ奴隷として売られるんだ。このまま彼女について南下すると言えば伝わるだろうか。
You see, we are going to be sold as slaves to another country. We're going to be taken south. And you understand that, right? Ah, I see. So, from Belgorod Kingdom and Tilfione Alliance, going further south. This is one of the countries that you'll find in that direction. Ba-da-da-da. The royal capital of the East Cordia Kingdom, the interceptor city Grasesta. It's a city of mercenaries and slaves. But from today onward, I'm not employed as a mercenary. Really, I'm not a person anymore. I'll be owned by someone else. I have become a slave. Well, it's better than losing my head, but perhaps that's the best way to think of it. I'm betting right now we get to hear the intro song. Damn, I'm good.